Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Alex.
Asaf.
Asaf, nice to meet you. So, tell us a little bit about yourself and your company.
Well, I'm a physician, I'm a pediatrician, and I'm the CEO of Matricelf, which is an Israeli biotechnology company in the area of regenerative medicine and tissue engineering.
So we are Matricelf, okay.
Yes, we are actually building tissues for a variety of medical conditions, and those tissues are created from the patient's own biomass.
Really?
In 2019, we printed the first ever human printed heart.
Wow.
And 2 months ago, we published an article in Advanced Sciences, which is a very respectful journal. The fact that we made mice with chronic spinal cord injury regain their walking abilities.
Wow, that's incredible. So it seems like the application of the technology is anywhere from, of course, helping people with heart conditions to who have lost the ability to walk.
Definitely, it's a platform for almost any tissue-related disease that we actually build a new functioning tissue instead of the one that is damaged.
Now, are you personally based in Israel or
Yes.
in Korea?
Yes,
So
we're
you've
based
come to
in
Korea. I guess there's a lot of companies here that you'd like to interact with. What is the purpose, your purpose of coming to Korea?
So first of all, Korea is very strong in regenerative medicine, and we are here for trying to look for strategic partners in order to go with us to the next phase. We're actually thinking of opening a hub of R&D here in Korea, and then do the licensing in Korea as well.
Wow, that would be pretty impressive. How have you felt about BioKorea this year? How was yesterday for you? Were you able to come yesterday?
Sure, it was very good. Actually, we were scheduled to come last year, but due to COVID, we had to stay. And this year, once it was basically a hybrid conference, we decided we should come because we believe that there is no substitute to actually meeting the people and seeing them eye to eye.
Well, absolutely. Thank you for talking with us. It's very interesting to actually learn a little bit about what you're doing and the fact
Sure,
that
this is the
you've
printing of the heart.
you've printed the heart right here, and I think that's something. So it's 3D printed. Is that so? That's printed with cells.
Yes, it's we actually build the tissue.
The tissue
when
was
you-
tissue 3D printing.
Yes, when you print,
Jeez.
when you build a tissue,
Right.
you actually need cells and you need extracellular matrix.
Yeah.
That used as a scaffold for the cells to build the tissue. And we produce both
That's
of them,
incredible.
the cells and the scaffold, from the patient himself.
Wow.
So there is no rejection to our implants.
I'm just curious. Where was the patient? Was he in Israel?
It's not for patients
Or the
yet,
fir-
but
or-
we are already, I can show you other pictures, we already implant those hearts on a rat.
Do you have the pictures right here?
In my
Accessible?
computer.
Can we see them quickly? Is it accessible?
I'll just open the computer.
Oh, why not?
Take a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah. Just 1 minute. Check it out. I want to see this myself. Okay. Before we open it, keep the passwords off, off camera. But so the idea is also to work here with Korean companies to come up with technology and maybe even implement this technology in Korea.
Yes, the problem is when you transport a tissue, you cannot transport long distance.
Oh, right.
So in
okay.
order to have stronghold in this area, we will need to have a lab in this area that will probably serve Korea, Japan, Eastern China, and
Sure.
some other regional countries.
Have you worked or are you talking to any universities here in Korea as well, or is it mostly company based?
So no, we had a meeting with several CROs, and we had a meeting with a hospital here, and we are now building the structure on how to come to Korea probably during sometime next year. So you just you see that we can create cardiac patches that look like a heart.
Yeah.
They have all the structures of a heart, and we can basically apply those patches on the injured side of the heart,
Wow.
and then it integrates into the heart. And we already shown that we improve the contractility of the heart following a myocardial infarction, which is the most important prognostic factor. And we can also inject it directly into the muscle.
So is this a rat right now? Is it human? What are we looking at?
This is a pig.
This is a pig. Wow.
Yeah.
And pigs are known to have like much more closer,
Yes.
similar functionalities to human with their organs.
Yes. And this is the printing of a cardiac patch that you can basically lift. You can
Wow.
inject blood into it. And you can see the blood flows in the blood vessels. I'm just
That's
running fast.
fascinating. No,
This is
no,
the
yeah.
printing of the heart.
Yeah.
And now what we are doing with those printed hearts is we are actually teaching them to function as a heart. So you can see here the cardiac rhythm. You see the light green? And as I said, we already implant those hearts on a rat gut
That's
to
amazing.
basically teach it to function as a heart. But as I said, the main indication that now we are targeting is spinal cord injury. And what we showed, this is the article I told you about. We showed that mice with spinal cord injury, you can see that they are limping. And you can see that one of their legs is not functioning. These are four legs. And when we used Matricelf implants, you can see that all the mice regained their walking abilities.
Wow.
And this was just recently published.
Well, that's incredible. Thanks for showing me this. This is probably one of the most interesting displays, booths that I've been to so far this
thank
time.
you.
So I really appreciate it.
Thank you
And
very
good
much.
luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
Yes, have a good one.
Bye-bye.
So that is absolutely fascinating.